Welcome, welcome, welcome. June 18th, 7:45, episode 9. I've been doing this 9 times and I've had 2 guests. I need you to be on this show. This could be you. All right, pause the music. Boom. How is everybody doing? The MotoGP gang is in Germany. As always, I have to do my sanity check of the sound. I'm getting better. I haven't screwed up sound in I don't know how long. 2 or 3 episodes at least. You could be talking motorcycles right now. Post to Facebook. Once I do my sanity check, I'm learning to only focus on the one screen. So we'll get back there. Facebook refresh. That looks like it works. Click on the link. Look at that. I hear myself. So I close it, and then if I get a message from anybody, it'll probably be about impossible to see. So I know how to do polls now. My goodness, the progress we've made in just a few short weeks. I don't know what to say. It's like we're almost professional. We just need you to be on the show now. I'm going to open it up to Twitter. Not that I have any Twitter followers, but I'm going to open it up to Twitter and just blast out there, and I'll find somebody. We'll get somebody on this show here sooner or later. I promise you. All right. Untouchable. I can't even speak. Untouchable Pecco Bagnaia. Um, wow, that is the most ridiculous setup saying I've heard in a long time. However, I will say seeing Pecco and Fabio is way better than seeing vegetables on my screen. I told you last time that I would give credit to Paul. I was going to change my ways. And then he goes and pulls the most ridiculous thing. And so, yeah, you know what? You're back into being a loser. And Aprilia, I guess you're not going to ever be a serious motorcycle company until you get a serious rider. Because that's, anyways, I'm not even going to talk about him because that's how much of a loser he is. What I will talk about with riders before I even get started in this, there's 2 things that I don't want to forget. You know, the other thing I'm going to do, I'm gonna make on the right hand side of my screen here. I'm gonna put up the points that I'm gonna talk about so I can not forget or not jump around. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna jump around. So I can remember the things that I wanted to talk about and not anyway. Um, the crash of Nakagami last week, they so downplayed that. That was that was horrifying. Um, I cannot imagine having my face planted into the rear tire of someone. Maybe they didn't. Maybe the announcers didn't focus on it because of how horrific it was. I will give them that. If that was the reason that but they kept talking about Rins and who cares because that guy's a loser anyway. So whatever. Wow, you fell down. No one cares. Um, Nakagami. They showed one in slow motion, and if you haven't seen it, don't. It's horrific. It's terrible. And so, but where I was going with this is Untouchable Pekka. Really, Nakagami seems to have a good knack at. Oh no, that was Rins. Anyways, Pekka can't stay up. So, um, cool. Who is not excited about Germany? Wait, that sounds wrong. We don't want to talk about Germany. I'm kidding. Um, Once again, how do I start the grid? Once again, I have no idea. Once again, we'll figure it out someday. Maybe I should just have it open. Wow, what a concept. That would be great. Obviously, Pecco Bagnaia is on pole because he's untouchable. By untouchable by 70th of a second, something like that. 931 to '07. Anyway, that's good. Zarco, I guess, the last round. Oh, the other thing I want to talk about with the riders. Look at there's that guy. I can't say his name at number 5. How is he even in MotoGP? Yeah, you should have a limit. If I can't say your name, you're not in MotoGP. It's really simple. Actually, you know what? Credit due to the announcers who do say these guys' names, because some of them, remember the Sarin and then his last name, forget about it. Um, they these guys they managed to say I couldn't be an announcer because I'd be like Fabio G Gibatano, but and like the race is over and I haven't gotten through the last half of the guy's name. I just couldn't do it. Uh, um, uh, this is good. This is set up good. Bagnaia Quadro. Oh, Zarco. I guess that's the last hurrah for Zarco. Go out on top. I guess maybe. Is he done? Is he not getting a ride? This is something that I will talk about as we get to this. Is it not insane that riders switch teams partway through the year? This is shocking. Can you imagine a trade in hockey or football or virtually any your and my loser work? Yeah, we're trading you to IBM, but we still want. Think about this. This is shocking. It blows my mind. I literally do not understand this. Yeah, well, we're dropping you at the end of this year, but we still want you to risk your life and limb to finish anywhere close to, pardon me, literally a trade halfway through the year, and now you want this guy to. Uh, I don't understand. The only one that I would partially understand this for. No, I wouldn't, because Suzuki dropping off halfway. You telling me they just decided this yesterday, or like not yesterday, but you know what I mean? Like 2 days ago, like, yeah, we're not coming back. They knew this a year ago, 2 years ago. So make the announcement before the start of the year. Like, halfway through the year, yeah, we're not coming back next year. So, yeah, we're still going to try though. Fuck off. You don't have a ride, but still go out there and really try. We really want you to do that because we've got to put the team first. It's just somebody try to explain that to me. I seriously, I dare you. Let's have a poll. How the hell did you make rider announcements halfway through the middle of a year? How? Just how? How? No, yeah, no, okay. Have a poll? I don't know. I can't even have a poll. How stupid is it? Bagnaia, finish a race. You might do well. I don't know what to say. Quadraro in second. Yeah. I mean, the guy just. Oh, what did you think of of Asparagus saying he wasn't faster than me? He was just smarter than me. Now I get it. I understand that guys you don't just jump on a motorcycle and full blast the whole time. But now we're gonna talk about riders being smart. Hmm. How do you gate that's riding smart, I guess. Riding. How about you're just dumb and you're just dumb? Aprilia, when you want to get serious, go find a serious rider. Until then, I don't know. I'm not even going to cheer for you anymore. I'll cheer for Jack Miller, who doesn't even have a ride next year. Yeah, he's my favorite guy who doesn't have a ride next year. It's stupid. It's stupid, stupid, stupid. It blows me away. Holy cow, Takaki Nakagami is back after having his neck twisted around 5,000 different ways. Unbelievable. That kudos to Nakagami right there. That is spectacular. All right, what do we got? Bagnaia, Quadraro. Yep, that so far so good. Zarco. Ooh, nice. Maybe he's trying out for a ride in World Superbike. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I was gonna go to Facebook. Actually, I should have these in two tabs. Just not that anyone's gonna message me, but just in case. All right. Whatever. Th- this is Fabio top five. I mean, he's not going to finish there. Come on, we'll be serious. But that's a couple weeks now, a couple good results for Fabio. Fabio, I'm going to change my last name from Italy. And anyways, Italy, whatever. Done talking about Italy and Spain. Jack Miller in sixth, nice. Maybe he doesn't have a ride up. Maybe I should start trying. Luca Marini, feeling the pressure. Jorge Martin, Maverick Vinales, and again Nakagami, Bezecchi, and then Mir finishing out the top 12. What do you think of that? It's not bad. I like it. Let's just super quick. I love when I go around the thing because I'll never get back to where I was. Quadraro's got yeah, healthy lead, but I mean doesn't take anything for Nakagami to knock you out. So you got to, as they say, keep your nose clean for the remainder of the year. Finish second and win a championship. Should they have a law? Should they have a bylaw? If you don't win a race, and I'm not saying Quadraro hasn't, so shut up. Um, if you don't win a race, you can't win the championship. So in other words, you can't finish second or third like all year long. Yeah, I won this bump. I was smart. Smart motorcycle racer. They are smart. Come on, stop joking around. Serious. Bastianini, Zarco, Bagnaia. So Bagnaia 81 to 147. I mean, a crash by Quadraro, which will happen. I mean, it's 80,000 races. We've now moved into the second half of the year. The rider has now turned 50, and we're coming down to the home stretch. Brad Binder, 6 overall. Wow. I like Brad. I really hope KTM just does something. What do you think of uh, with Suzuki pulling out? There's now interest from other manufacturers, albeit not Suzuki or Kawasaki, but there's interest in other manufacturers. Really, how many are there left? What's a Chinese knockoff? We're going to enter MotoGP. That would be awesome. The electric bikes are now in MotoGP because it's the wave of the future. Fight climate change. But they want a firm commitment to be serious to 2026. Right. Brad Binder deserves a better ride than virtually every single person in the paddock, especially if your name is Italian or Spanish. Take that. Francesco Bagnaia. Where did Pecco come in? Oh, Francesco Pesco. Where does Pecco come in from Bagnaia? What's his middle name? How did he get a nickname, Pecco? Hmm. Mike just got back from work. Well, you're the supermoto guy. Well, yeah, I can type really well. You're the supermoto guy. We should have a supermoto chat, cause I know nothing about that. Can you believe it? Me not know something about something. Can think about that for a second. Because I have an opinion about supermoto, of course, but I know nothing about it. Yeah. Hey, I look how professional this looks now. I got the mic working, I got the light, I got a backdrop. Like I'm stepping up the game, man. Let's not joke around here. I just need guests now and people to talk to, because trust me, talking to myself for anyways, no not no one's one person is listening. I'm excited. Mike, how you doing? We should chat and just talk nonsense because that's pretty much what I do. All right, let's get back. I was doing something that I totally forget what I was doing. See, why do I go off the page? Because I go off the page and I completely lose my ever loving mind. It's results? Yeah, yeah. See, I'll get this eventually. They should have a internet for dummies, and I would like people. Okay, it's loading, thinking. And then we change. See, I'm getting this. Moto 2. Man, what the Sam Lowe's? Okay, this is upside. What happened? What happened in Moto 2? Where is the? I don't know anybody. Wow, that is awesome. Sam Lowe's on pole, not Spanish or Italian. So already I'm excited. Like this is awesome. Albert Arenas and Augusto Fernandez. I know they're Spanish, but seriously, like Jake Dixon, Marcel Schrotzer. Well, it is his home thingamabobber. But anyways, the top five, like these guys, have they even raced this year? Like I don't even know. Like that is awesome. Yay! And then my man Aaron Canet. Everybody in the world is rooting for Aaron Canet. You have to root for Aaron Canet. I didn't look for my bow tie. Aaron Canet. Oh, they called it something. The announcers called it something. His what do they call it? The boat. Anyways, wow. Sam Lowe's, Abu Arenas, Augusto Fernandez. Yeah, that's all right. You hear, you hear Terrell Binder. Well, I might go back to Moto 2. I don't blame the guy. As he pointed out, when MotoGP gives you the chance, you can't turn it down. I get it. I might go back to Moto 2. Well, you probably should have gone there in the first place, but no, you didn't. Anyways, um, super quick recap of why I don't like Daryl Binder. It's not because he went to MotoGP from Moto 3. It's because of what he did in Moto 3. Anyways, it was last year. You might say, Rob, get over it, but evidently you don't know me very well. I can sit on something forever. Canet, he's in six. I mean, where do these guys start? Let's be honest. In Moto 2 and Moto 3, seriously, it doesn't matter. Starting from pit lane, he wins. Wow, yay. Of course he does, because he's this guy right down here, Pedro Acosta. Again, if you haven't seen the Moto 3 race from last year, where Pedro Acosta starts in the pit lane, gives everybody like okay, no, they give him a 12-second advantage, and he still wins. Come on, if you have not seen that race, what are you doing on a Saturday night anyways? Go watch the race. Spectacular. The two Americans, obviously, there's a thing with Germany, they don't want to be there or something. Um, Again, everybody's rooting for Aaron Canet. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are, you're rooting for Aaron because we have to see the Dicky. The Dicky. I was gonna look that up. Is Dicky bow tie in a Britain land? I think they call it Dicky. I should Google it, but not right now. All right, so this is great. Moto 2. Super excited about Moto 2 this year because where's my man? Where's the man of the hour? Did you hear that they're leaning on uh, the Honda Asia is leaning on bringing up Agura and my man Samkit Chantra if he could ever finish a race, who's not in the top 18. Is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? No, give him one more year, especially Chantra. Agura, I know it sounds like they want to keep these two guys together, and that's not a bad idea. I mean, if they get along, it's they have team chemistry. Unlike, oh, I don't know, Rossi, Lorenzo ring a bell, whatever that guy's name is, Lorenzo. What's his last name? Anyways, who cares? So they have chemistry. How how big of a, let's ask this. There's the poll of the day. See, you knew I would come up with one. How important is team or rider chemistry in MotoGP? That is a great poll question. How important, learn to spell, how important is rider team chemistry in MotoGP? Because this is really now I have to type it again. This is really the only reason you would bring up Chantra because they have the chemistry with Agura. Agura's not doing bad. We'll look at the championship standings. I think he's in second or third. Second. He's right there. So he's doing. If they were to move him up, I would understand it. I would not understand bringing up Chantra because he can't finish a race. And we all know what we think about, or what I think about people who can't finish a race. My name is Jack Miller, and anyways. Okay, sorry. How important is rider team chemistry worth in MotoGP? Let's just like what I don't even know how do you quantify this? 15 points? Not important. Um, 15 points. I just pulled that number out of the place you pull numbers out of. Not important. Uh, an important consideration there. That means 10 points. Boom. There's the poll of the day. Last week I had a guy answer the poll question. It was awesome. Cameron Boubier, Joe Roberts, 10 11. Oh, we're looking for Chantra. Chantra's not in the top 18. That makes me cry. Why is he not up there? He's not up there. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. Moto 3. Moto 3. I'm not excited about Moto 3 as I was with Moto 3 last year, but that was because of cost. Hey, what do you think of the Brazilian? We kind of talked about this. Brazilian. I just said your name. That was like a promotion. And now you're gone and let me down. I think the odds on early favorite for rookie of the year, that Brazilian guy, which is cool to see. There's so few South Americans and they ride cheap knockoff Chinese bikes. They know how to ride. Come on. Ayuma Sasaki back from the dead. Yay. Sasaki's up in fourth. That's nice. Daniel Algado Dennis Foggia. I don't think he's leading. I don't think he's leading. I don't think he's leading. No, that other guy is. That other Spanish guy. I think this guy, Sergio Garcia. Because the guy just he he will not finish eighth. He will not finish eighth. I promise. He will probably finish it in front of Yamanaka. But it's good to see him up there and Suzuki guy. But Sasaki in fourth. That is awesome. Um, Cool, Fudge. Let's go. Just go look at championship points or standings just for 1 sec in Moto 3 that no one watches, but you should because sometimes it's cool. That brings up another question. I know everyone is like MotoGP is the best racing ever. But no one watches Moto 3, and evidently because you can't find where their points are over here. Yeah, Garcia. Oh, go far. Oh, Fudge is way down fourth. Um, What is considered the best racing? And I mean, you could kind of use F1 as an example, I guess. That F1 has fans. I don't know why. But the same argument, I guess, could be made about MotoGP, that it's the battle of money and manufacturers, and it's not really. If there's ever a battle in MotoGP, it's like a battle of two, maybe three, at ever most four, and that's like for about a lap. So really, if you want to watch a MotoGP race, you watch the beginning, you watch the middle just to make sure no one's falling down, and then you watch the end. And it's like you can take your 45 minutes and squish it down to about 10. Um, Moto 2 is a little bit better this year, and then of course Moto 3 is the same every year. Like you just have to watch the whole entire thing because it's mono a mono racing. It's racing, but people don't like it because it's not MotoGP. When was the last time we ever heard the argument, which is better racing, MotoGP or World Superbike? Hmm, not on the Rossi era. The last time I ever remember that conversation happening was back in the day of Troy Bayliss, Colin Edwards, and some other guy, which it's a long time ago. I can't remember these things. But that was it. And then Rossi comes along and literally, not no one talks about World Superbike, but I mean it kind of fades. Without racing last weekend, I watched a World Superbike, and it was okay racing, but it it's missing that thing, and I don't know what that thing is. And it's not. I'm not even talking about the motorcycles. I'm talking about almost the announcers, the presentations, the cameras, the angles. Um, they go through the same motions. They all bring them out onto the paddock, and people go away from the paddock, and they interview people in the paddock. This is the same. But MotoGP just has that little bit of extra thing to it. And is that what is that anyway? So we haven't heard, and I saw this on the thing the other day, on the web the other day. It's like, what is better racing? Well, what do you mean racing? Who races to empty their pockets quicker? Well, MotoGP by far. We all know that. It's always been that way. But in terms of better racing, it's I don't know, probably your local club racing is probably better. Yeah, I said that out loud. Um, because it's not MotoGP. I mean, we watch it because it's the sort of the top class. You don't actually watch it for people racing against each other because that would be Moto 3. But in my one man poll last week, we realized, oh, look at my chat didn't go. Or did it go? No, I don't even know. We know that is MotoGP people watch. They don't watch Moto 3, so evidently you don't like racing. You just like seeing motorcycles go really fast. And you know the other thing, I don't really keep up to the uh, uh, what's that called? The motorcycle, not dynamics, technology of motorcycles. Um, get on the motorcycle, drive fast, entertain me. Don't whine like a little thing, and be happy and be grateful. And somehow Rossi turned it into a show. If you can do everything but turn, and I know no one is going to replace Rossi, but just be grateful that you're there, and I'll be happy. Um, but there's some people that watch World Superbike because they're, again, obviously what they are. They're closer to the street bikes, and so they like to see what the street bike is essentially capable of. And this week, because there was nothing to watch, I was perusing the internet and reading about riders getting fucking traded in the middle of the year, which is still ridiculous. But anyways, I was perusing that, and this one article kind of caught my eye that talked about the arm pump that these guys are getting, and how the bike is unrideable in these certain situations, about the aerodynamics and how it puts a strain on blah 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 blah. I don't say shut up and ride, but I mean, but it's interesting that the aerodynamics changes the the weight of the positioning of the guys. Anyway, what I found kind of cool was the set. They talked about the setting that the bike will like literally automatically lower coming out of the corner. Now, of course, when you give a gas, the bike is going to lower. Duh, I know that. But to have the bike adjust to you giving it the gas coming out, like what? So they talk about technology in these bikes, and it's like, I mean, I get launch control, duh. But the bike automatically lowering to this like to this perfect setup thing that you want, really? I could be fast on a MotoGP bike. All 6'3", 200 and something pounds of me. I wanted to be a horse jockey when I was little. Anyway, I think that's about it. How long did we last today? I don't know where's my timer. Look at that, 30 minutes. Bingo, bango, I made it. Once again, I will just Oh, yeah, no. I don't know what happened to my poll. My poll made it. I know my poll made it. Yeah, it's right there. Anyway, um, another happy 30 minutes. That was awesome. That was fun for me. Somebody tell me where Chantra is in Moto 2. And oh, I was gonna check the calendar. I was yeah, me check something on MotoGP. That was almost a joke. Calendar. Okay, so yeah, I can maybe. We're down in week 9, past Italy. There we are, June 19th. That's tomorrow. And then next week, and then that's it. I got one more week to find somebody to talk to, Michael Ducknotter. And then we have like July off. So maybe I'll have to watch some more World Superbike races. I can do that because they have a guy that I can't say his name, and he's actually kind of doing as well. Is it true that all the cast-offs just go to World Superbike? All the MotoGP cast-offs just go to World Superbike? What's your thoughts on that? Should I have another poll? Um, is World Superbike the MotoGP cast-off land? I mean, that's where Johan Zarco's going. Remember when America had a half decent race series? Maybe they still do, and I just don't watch it. But Boston Brothers, uh, Hayden Brothers, 3 of them. Those are the good old days. Where have they gone? Germany, tomorrow. How do you watch your races? Do you stay up? Do you wake up at 3 a.m. and watch them? Do you watch them the following day? Do you watch them just periodically throughout the week? How do you watch the races? Should I do a live stream while we're watching the races? Would that be of more interest to somebody so we can yell and well, I can yell and scream at something that's actually happening as it's going on? No, because I'd have to get up at 3 a.m. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to do my thing. I have to do the thing where I do the thing. And thanks again. I'm back next week, by the way.